Hello you guys, this is Comfort Zone and I'm back with another Lords Mobile video. And today for you I got some very controversial stuff. It's gonna be very exciting, and it's controversial because it's an advice that goes against what you hear from your guildmates and from other YouTubers and from probably pretty much anyone you would ask. They would say the complete contrary to what I'm about to reveal to you guys. And the thing is that it doesn't make sense to only have one gym. You should have at least two and probably even three. Probably not four, but at least 2 or 3 gyms would be my suggestion to you, and I can back it up with mathematics, and that's what I'm gonna do in this video. So what I found out is that you get a lot more familiar training XP from having 2 or more gyms compared to what you lose in packed merging speed from losing one extra spring, because usually people would advise you to have as many springs as possible and then just 1 spire and 1 gym, so that would be 5 springs. And then what I would suggest to be the perfect constellation would be 1 spire and 4 springs and 3 gyms. And as you can see right now, I still have 2 spires, and that's because none of them are level 25, but as soon as I get one of them to 25, I'm gonna get rid of the other one, and then I'm gonna build an extra gym instead, because more gyms is better, according to me. And what I calculated was that if I cancel these guys, and then of course I have to put on my familiar gear, as you can see here, and with that, then if I train these guys, they'll get close to 900 XP each for 7 hours of training. But if I wanted to train just one, then I could do 12 hours of training. As you can see here, 12 hours and 10 minutes of training with 2300 XP. And if you compare this to one another and calculate it as XP per minute, then with this training, when you're training one familiar, then you would get 3.2 XP per minute for this one familiar. While if you train, as I'm used to doing here, I train them both with 900 XP per 7 hours. As a total, I mean, they get 4.25 XP per minute over. So the numbers you have to compare here, that is 3.2 XP per minute if you're training one, compared to 4.25 XP per minute if you're training 2 familiars at a time. That is an increment of 35%. That's actually a huge deal. So then you're gonna ask, what am I losing if I raise just 1 spring? And for my case here, you can see that I have the packed merging speed of, you can see I have packed merging speed 147%. And with that constellation, if I want to build a packed 1, you can see here, then it would be 36 minutes. But if I had another spring level 25, then I calculated that would go down to 34 minutes. So that would be that I produce 8% more packs per time if I build one more level 25 spring. And it gets even worse if all my springs are level 25. If with the same gear and all my springs level 25, then if I have 4 springs, it would take 30 minutes to make a packed 1. And if I have 5 springs, then it would take 28 minutes, and that is only 8% more packs per time if I had one more level 25 spring. So the numbers you have to compare here are, do I want to have either 35% more familiar training XP per time, or do I want 6 or 8% more packs per time? And in that situation, I think it would be easy to choose. Of course, I want to level my familiars faster than I want more packs, because also if you go in to see my monster hold, I've pretty much only been doing packed 1 so far. I wanted to focus to get my Terrorite up so I can make even more training merge packed XP, because of course it's important to get the merge packed, but I wanted to focus on getting this guy. And while I got the 80 medals for this one that it required, I pretty much also got more than I need of all the other medals from the same pack. You can see this guy got 84 medals. and this guy, he has 118 medals. So all the familiars from Pact 1A, I got more than enough medals to upgrade them whenever they are leveled enough to do that. So the bottleneck is really not the pacts, it is actually the training, because you can see I haven't trained them at all, and of course I've trained some of the Pact 2 that I've also merged, but that's only just to unlock their skill. They haven't been leveled yet, so I promise you the bottleneck is not the pacts, it is the leveling of the XPs, and that is why you want the extra gem. And also, as I said, you have to choose between 6% more pacts or 35% more familiar training XP. And that's only when going from 1 gym to 2 gyms. If you go to the 3rd gym, I'm also gonna make a video about that when we get there, but I guess the difference is not gonna be quite as dramatic, but it's still gonna be totally worth it to do the 3rd gym instead of the 5th spring. So I guess that's pretty much what I had to tell you guys in this video. I hope you found it informative. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more good stuff for you in the next episode.